Coping with the loss of loved ones and death in general is the core of Banana Yoshimoto's most famous work, The Kitchen. Kitchen actually consists of two different novels, The Kitchen itself and The Moonlight Shadow. In The Kitchen, a young woman, Mikage, just loses her grandmother, who is the last family member she had. So now she's left all alone. Yuichi is a guy who works in a flower shop where her grandma used to go. And he suddenly offers her to go and have dinner with him and his mother, Eriko, who is actually his biological father, who became a woman after his wife died. So that's what she does. Mikage goes to have dinner with them. They all fall in love with each other. And eventually she even moves in with them and they live together. They share a lot of emotions. They are on the same page with dealing with loss of their family members. After a while, Mikage gets a job in a cooking school because she loves kitchen and she loves cooking, and food plays a huge role in this book in general. And she also moves out and she lives by herself. And things are sort of normal for a while, but then she gets a call from Yuichi and she finds out that another tragedy has just happened and things are changing again. In The Moonlight Shadow, 20-year-old Satsuki has just lost the love of her life. Hitoshi, her boyfriend, was giving a lift to his brother's girlfriend and they got into a car accident and both died. It's a story of deep loneliness and grief, and also it's a story of how important it really is to say proper goodbye and accept life for what it truly is. Satsuki is struggling physically and emotionally, and she's trying to deal with all her emotions by herself. Later on, she meets with Hitoshi's brother, Hiragi, who obviously didn't only lose his brother but also lost his girlfriend. Hiragi is this weird young guy who wears his dead girlfriend's school uniform, and he sort of reminds me of Eriko from The Kitchen, who also started cross-dressing after her wife died, and they're really obsessed with their dead lovers. Even though these stories are not really connected in a way, like these characters don't know each other and they don't cross each other's life at all, both stories are about human experiences that talk about this huge tragedy and the ways how people deal with them in a way. Those are also stories of finding peace and moving on, damaged people finding damaged people, recognizing them and helping them move on. Also, sharing food is sort of a metaphor, a moment where people in this novel start to realize they're not alone and they can share their emotions with others who truly understand what it feels like to lose someone you love so much. And it's sort of always a moment where the characters start to move on in a way. I really like Banana Yoshimoto's writing style. There's a little bit of magic realism, but it's done in a very subtle, very elegant way. Stories are tragic but not corny. They're sad but not depressing. I was actually reading this book during my morning commutes in a train, and not even once I had this feeling that it was like making me sad or depressed. So yes, if you like Japanese literature, I definitely suggest you to read this one.